guys, welcome to Harry Potter 20 Questions with me. Jess sent me some very awesome questions that I'm going to answer right now. The first question is, if you were a character in the Harry Potter series, who would you be? Definitely Hermione, because I feel like we have a lot in common, and also I think we have a similar coming of age journey, because when I was in school I felt like all that mattered was my education, and we see in the series that Hermione goes from caring so much about school to realizing there's more important things in life, and I feel like I had a similar journey. Question 2. If you had to choose a different character to be the protagonist of the story, who would it be and why? This is a tie between Neville and Ron. I think Neville would be really cool just because of the whole prophecy and how he could have been the chosen one. It would have been so cool to see it from his point of view if the plot was tweaked a bit. And I think Ron would be super interesting because he's Harry's best friend, and seeing it from Weasley's point of view and being the best friend of the hero of the story would be a super cool point of view to have. Question 3. What's your favorite magical object? Definitely the Deathly Hallows. I think they're super fascinating, and they're the main reason why I love the 7th book so much. Question 4. What's your favorite magical creature and why? I love hippogriffs because I think they're super awesome and I would love to fly. Question 5. What is your favorite Horcrux, and if you had a choice, where would you hide it? For obvious reasons, my favorite one is Hufflepuff's cup, and because you're supposed to hide Horcruxes in significant places to you, I feel like since my favorite place in the wizarding world other than Hogwarts is Godric's Hollow, I would like to hide it there. Question 6. If you decided to make them, how many Horcruxes would you make and what would they be? Where would you put them? So I'm not an evil person, so no way would I ever make a Horcrux, but if there was a way to make one without being evil, I think it'd be cool to put a piece of my soul in my guitar, and then I would hide it at the place where I played my first live show. Question 7. What's your favorite Harry Potter movie? Definitely Half-Blood Prince. Question 8. If you were an extra in that movie, what would you be doing? And after filming, what would you take from the set as a keepsake? So my favorite scene in the movie and the book is Slughorn's potions class, so I would love to be an extra in that scene. And after filming, I would definitely take the wand that they gave me. Question 9. If you weren't a Hufflepuff, which house would you like to be in? I would say Ravenclaw because that's my secondary house. Question 10. If you could change the colors of your house, what would they be and why? Purple is my favorite color, so I would totally make my house colors purple and silver. Question 11. Who would be your best friend at Hogwarts, and who is your least favorite character? My best friend would be Hermione, and my least favorite character is Umbridge. Question 12. Who is your favorite teacher? Definitely Professor McGonagall. Question 13. Which class do you think you would do well in, and which class do you think would be really hard for you? I think I would do the best at charms, and I think potions would be most difficult for me. Question 14. What is your favorite spell? I really like the Protagonist charm because it's super cool, but for day-to-day uses, I would love to be able to do Accio just because I'm lazy sometimes, so let's go with that one. Question 15. What extracurricular activity would you do at Hogwarts? So it blows my mind that there's no music club, there's no band, there's no choir, nothing. So I would definitely start a music club at Hogwarts. Question 16. I know you're musical, so what characters would you have in your band and what would they do? I freaking love this question. Okay, so first of all, Draco Malfoy on drums, definitely. And then the Weasley twins would be on acoustic guitars. And then because Elite Jordan strikes me as super cool, I could see him rocking bass. Luna strikes me as somebody who would do really good at piano, so Luna on keys. And then Hermione and Ginny would be my backup singers. Everybody, please come see us on tour. Question 17. If you're lost in the wilderness, which character would you want to be with and why? Definitely Hermione because she would get us out of the wilderness. Question 18. If you could be a fly on the wall in any event from the series, which event would it be and why? Definitely the last face-off between Harry and Voldemort in the entrance hall of Hogwarts because that is iconic and one of the biggest moments in wizarding history. Question 19. What would your magical career be after school? I would love to be a teacher at Hogwarts. And question 20. Who would you marry? How many kids would you have? And what would their names be? So I would definitely marry Neville Longbottom. We would have one child and her name would be Willow, because Willow is a kind of tree, and because Neville is like obsessed with herbology and really good at it, I think he would vibe with that name. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my Harry Potter 20 questions. Thank you so much for watching.